1 second here, everyone. Share. Alrighty everyone, welcome to Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. This is a game that I have played before, so spoilers won't bother me. So, anyways, let's get on to it. Oh, is it just gonna jump us in already? Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. Man, it's been a while. This was actually my second Assassin's Creed game that I've played. I have played other Assassin's Creed games. The first Assassin's Creed game was the first Assassin's Creed game. And I've also played the stick to the story for right now. Alright, something new. Yeah, whatever.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, dangerous. Most are held by a single group. The same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. To enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that. To free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him, however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Oh, yeah. this game brings back memories. I played this on my 360 at the time. I still have it, but don't play it as much anymore. So I have played almost every Assassin's Creed game. I never really played the Chronix. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just a little sick.
Let's go.
But I'm real excited to play this because, yeah, oh yeah, wow, this is a lot better. Woo. If you ever played this back in 2012, then you'll know the differences between this version and the old.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I would have to say I do have other Assassin's Creed games on my PS4, so maybe after this series I can make another one. I could. Like I have Rogue, Black Flag, the Ezio collection. I'll probably do the Ezio collection next. I don't know, I've been wanting to do an Assassin's Creed series for a while, but
I think we're here.
I don't know. I just never really found it. I don't know. I've just been a little bit busy lately. Also, I won't talk during cutscenes, so I can let you guys listen if you guys never played this, which I wouldn't imagine why, since this game's been out since 2012.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
I'm walking.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
It's been a little while since I've played this game, which then again I haven't played Black Flag too long ago, and obviously they pretty much have the same controls as terms of combat and movement.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
But I do see some difference in the map, and if you look at the objectives and you look
That's
at that.
a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond.
Oh, I can.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
But I was never that good at swinging. Oh. There we go.
Synchronization levels
now
are good now.
Haytham.
You should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Rude Awakening. Haytham Kenway, the son of Edward Kenway, and the father of Connor Kenway.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Oh yeah, this looks different.
Ladies and
Especially-
gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
And the mini map is a lot different. And I do notice the top.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Crap, I can't even think. Top right.
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Just instant. Like I knew.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Yeah, I remember in the old version, you literally, like, I look at him with the golden, and, like, it still wouldn't message you.
My apologies.
So you just gotta wait a second, but I guess now it's just instantaneously. Which, that's good. Oh, crap. Where am I going? I'm still wondering how they don't see his fingers, and dang it, everything looks much more shinier in this game. But yeah, everything does seem more colorful than the old. I'm still wondering how those people across the way doesn't see Haytham. Oh, wait a minute, is this what I think? Yeah, god damn it. Always hated this. Okay. There we go. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't that hard. I know there's harder situations.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Jeremy's really burning up the walls tonight. He's a marvel.
Dang, look at Haytham's face.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known.
I don't know how I feel about his
For what it's
face.
worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Haytham's face. Like, it just looks weird. I don't know if I'm supposed to like it or hate it. I don't know.
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that man there! Seize him!
Whatever has happened?
A man was killed
But
in the upper
I've done no
Oh,
wrong.
my.
I swear it.
Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. Did they find pushing, please. Patience, please. Let us through. These friends must have order. Try to remember. It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing?
I'm staying where it's safe. Move! Move! Order! We must have order!
Where are you going? Searching on here. You search down there.
Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
That ain't people are so rude.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.
Oh, they kept this song. That's all they sing on this ship. I was hoping they would do something else.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Oh, what? Huh. Okay, that's a little weird because usually you have us whatever. And wait, is he right here?
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Well, that conversation in the old version would be right there. And the reason I was all skeptical, okay, you know what I mean. But right here, like, you don't start off right here after that cutscene. You usually start at his room, but okay. Well, let's move on.
And
Why
then
that?
all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender Parnell, is it?
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Oh, there we go.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Oh, get you. Woo.
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
DDT.
Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
Oh, it's...
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
He's fault. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear.
Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Day 28.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Yep, okay, his
He's trying to harass us again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. Stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Man, whoop your ass all over this ship.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduce rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Ooh. I still don't know how I feel about his face. I think it's just because it's high quality now.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat
He's
off.
got our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst with tinned fish and biscuits.
Curious. Most curious.
I have some feeling that they might have skipped something. I'm not fairly familiar what. But it has been a while since I've played.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon?
He
to
should,
wage
he
war
should,
at sea?
he should.
I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin.
Come
Or
on,
do I
his
need to have
dad
you
is
escorted?
Edward Kenway. How did Edward not teach his son? Come on, Edward.
Secure the hatch!
I think it was for good reason.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
On guard. Alright. Oh, you little bastard. Okay, let's back up. Oh! Yep, I was waiting for that. Okay, disarm you and die. I wish I got a cool little animation, but nope.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
Oh, the helmsman was even watching.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was
Calm
madness.
yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Ah, yep, there it is. Oh, whoops, snap.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Haytham, you take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Alright. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Come on, get up. No. Where are you going? Close. Oh, timber! Gotcha.
Oh,
You're good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, goodbye. Getting close to Boston. And yep, just straight away. I think I see why they did this, so because I'm pretty sure people doesn't like always walking the Haytham's room to up here.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Can't wait to see Boston. Like, I've seen some videos here and there, but not a whole lot. Ooh. Okay. I think this is one of my favorite parts of Assassin's Creed 3. Sorry. Give me one sec, I always screenshot these. Just put my activities. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm just glad that this game is much more colorful because the old version was so dull and had no color. Even the minimap was terrible. But now everything looks much better. And I'm glad. I was glad. I am glad. 1754.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... well, at least until he arrives, I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Bloody hell!
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir.
Please,
this way.
Someone stop him!
The gods don't give a shit. What the hell? Yeah, the god icons.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover?
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Yeah, the gold icons, like, looks much better. Yeah, I'm going that way.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damned sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Vulcan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Benjamin Franklin.
Good to see you, my friend.
Oh, yeah, especially in here. Even the fire is lit. Trade. Okay, no I don't. Ooh, wow, the gold.
Preacher this Sunday at St. Mary's for the good of all souls.
Oh, yeah. Is that good? No, wait, what? I never had to do this. Okay, I never needed to do that. Well, in the old version you didn't need to. Oh.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and
So
made
I'm
me
used
ensure
to...
you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Yeah, so I was a little used to Red Dead Redemption 2 horses. a favor. That's the mission.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way. Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the group. You charge in. Have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before...
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
You two, clear off.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
So much for the element of
Let's
surprise.
fight.
Reinforcements! Use those spare muskets, and you won't have to reload.
Oh, that guy is stuck. And I feel bad because he's trying to mind his own business.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
My God, no, wait, what? Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot.
On with the show, then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Nope.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Oh, haha. Good job.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Haytham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame, sir.
Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
Let me loot.
Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
Let's pet the animal. Let's pet the dog. Oh, what? Did not mean plus that.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Oh, come on, I thought... Oh, you lucky. Oh!
Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it off right here. If you all enjoy, please give this video a like, subscribe for more, and follow me on Twitter at MegaBeOK, link down below. And yeah, part 2 will be coming out later today, so look out for that. And yeah, see you all later.